Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly energy check-in for all things Libra. Okay, so the way I resonate with y'all is my Pluto is in Libra, it's a very deep planet, and my North Node or my node is in Libra as well. So that is my true north and what drives and guides me. So what's right, true, fair, and just is what drives me and guides me. And with Pluto being the planet, it runs pretty deep, and I agree with that. So that's how I resonate with you. Everything you need to know about me is below in the description of this video, including how to get a personal reading with me. You can grab the email from below, or you can hit me up on Psychic Source. I'm Aurora extension 6150. You can do phone calls there, be anonymous, do text. They also have video there. I am running a sale across social media right now where I am doing 60-minute readings for $100 US. That's an insane amount of time for $100. So I only have so much time in the day to do those. I have 5 slots. They're filling up quick. So if you want yours, just reach out to me and we'll handle that. Psychic Source is also giving away free minutes this week, starting today, I believe. So whatever makes you happy. Please assign genders and identities as you wish. Tarot was made a long time before you and me. And tarot is all about the Fool's Journey. If you want to know more about that, you can Google it. There's short and long versions on it on YouTube, or you can reach out to me for coaching. If you do not like shuffling or boring parts, just fast forward, okay? Not every reading is going to be for you, and that's okay. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. It's not always going to be for you. And at the end of the day, it's a good bedtime story and there's coaching in it, even if it doesn't resonate. And you just like, you wouldn't want Leo's reading this week, right? I'm Leo's son. You would not want that reading this week. So just be happy. They're not all for you and about you and things like that. So in the pre-shuffle, boom, got the Lover's card. So let's see if this has anything to do with the rest of your reading, okay? Let's get into this, Libra. Spirit, please share with me. What are the overall Libra collective? Spirit, please share with me. Let's see, thing. Let's know this week, please. Spirit. So the Lovers and the Devil, do you see the Lovers are right here? Except they're chained up by the Devil. And then the other one, it's the Lovers, and then Archangel Gabriel is standing over them. So this has the potential to be a soul connection of some kind. At this time, I'm veering towards false twin flame, or an incredibly sexually based soul connection. Okay, one of those ones you got to be careful of because we have cords and ties and binds. Okay, so let's see what this means. All right. So just remember the devil is not completely horrible. It can be about anger, jealousy, control, fear a lot. Um, Being bound to things, addiction, anything earth realm. So it can represent sex a lot as well. Okay. So your energy right now is the Seven of Pentacles, where you are sitting back and you're assessing what you have, what's going on, what do we actually have growing here, what's actually happened, what are we doing, that kind of a thing. In your difficulties, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is usually about conflict. It's usually external conflict, not so much internal conflict, but conflict nonetheless. This is usually like your mama level jokes, or like ribbing people, throwing bows, like no blood's been drawn yet, but you're mulling things over and possibly having, and it also means competition. Um, and either like having difficult seeing if you want to compete anymore, or just assessing this conflict and the difficulties regarding the conflict, which I'm a little more leaning towards that. Um, Here we go. In the recent past, we have temperance. So definitely tempering any addictive energy or any extreme negative energy and bringing everything back into balance. Along with it, and this is also a guardian angel card, along with it, we have the Two of Pentacles. So it's also about going back and forth and juggling. So are we doing this partner or that partner, this idea or that idea, going back and forth on something, or just having a lot of balls in the air, and our life being a circus, like and then it can also mean juggling partners. Mm-hmm. And there's a possibility that could be true here. So we're just kind of, we got a lot of balancing out we're doing. And if it's, oh my gosh, the Lovers is right, legit right behind the devil. Y'all, be careful of these false soul connections, okay? These false twin flame, false, very highly sexually based, attracted connections. This is like my third reading along those lines, except maybe this, we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. I won't say anything yet. We'll see what comes. Okay, so in your goals, you have the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is all about options and making decisions and having options, right? And so when you look at it, not all of them are great. You don't necessarily want all of them. Some of them are good, but there's a very F around and find out note, hashtag, whatever, attached to this. And it's F around and find out, because everybody on the planet has options. And no, they're not all great, but they're options nonetheless. And everybody on the planet is making choices. So if you don't make your choice, your life's going to get picked for you. Other people in the universe are going to end up picking it for you, and you'll have what's left because you're not snappy. Okay, so right now I'm going to say your goal is to have options, and it looks like we might be juggling humans, possibly. Let's see. In the near future, you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight of the knights. However, he's the loyal, stable, and committed knight. So being with him is great. Okay. He's loyal, he's stable, and committed. He just can kind of chew the fun out of life a bit because he's really slow. He takes a long time to do everything. He's very methodical. He plans everything out. An inch is progress to him. You know, like if you're like, what did we get done today? We did an inch. We did an inch. And that's like a conversation you're going to have with him while you're like, so much. You're so loyal, Steve. You, I love you. I love you. Thank God I love you. That kind of a guy. Okay, so you see yourself in very Page of Cups energy. So you're smitten, you're love, you know, it's a very tiny crush, lovey kind of thing because the pages are children, right? And they're messengers. So it's tiny stuff like hearts on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, liking stuff. The page is only a lot capable of the emotions, so like infatuation, a crush, whatever, right? And sometimes he could get so overwhelmed with emotion he'll just go hide under the bed because it's a lot. So um they're just really they're not like emotionally intelligent yet. They can't articulate their feelings, so they're just like smitten and stuff. This is water sign. So this card is actually a Pisces card, but it could be a water sign. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, take what resonates of that. And this guy is an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, just take what resonates. Friends, family, and coworkers see you in the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles usually represents a single person being independent, being abundant, and having control of their surroundings and being self-sufficient. And also, just about every tarot card has her mastering falconry. So she's the master or he of their surroundings. Okay. So single, independent, abundant, can represent large purchases like houses, cars, things like that. Your guidance is the star. So the star is all about hope and healing. So if you've gone through some tower energy or betrayal energy or anything like that, the healing is coming. In addition, this is also about people who have online platforms, so stars, or if they're a celebrity in their community somehow, or an actual celebrity. So with the King of Pentacles in your near future and the star right beside it in your reading, if your goal is to have an online platform, just be methodical and it's going to happen. If this person is your wish fulfillment, that is coming in as well. Or in order to obtain what you desire and wish for, taking this slow, methodical, inch by inch, day by day, minute by minute, that kind of approach is going to get you where you want to go. Okay. The outcome is the King of Swords. So he is an incredibly objective person, incredibly smart. He enjoys using facts, data, and science to make his decision over anything. He would think like love and tarot and, intuition is really woo-woo because he makes every decision from an unemotional place. He makes them from logical places. Okay. So he can his profession is usually something like an attorney or a police officer or someone in the military. Okay. With him right beside your options, you might be going to go see an attorney to figure out what your options are, or you're trying to use an incredibly logical, objective approach in order to make some choices and decisions. Good idea. Good idea. Very wise. Like, taking a slow and logical approach to make choices and get what you want. Good idea. Not horrible. Not a horrible idea. Okay, so so it seems like more like a conflict is kind of like something angering happened or frustrated in some way, and you're trying to get ahead, but this love thing is there. You're like in crush mode on something, and you're just trying to be logical about it, mulling it over, and evaluating the competition or the conflict that seems to be challenging. Let's do the truth deck and then see if it gives us any direction on if we're talking about a person or business or whatever. It definitely looks like a person, but we'll see. See what they want to say. What is some overall for Libra situation, spirit, some overall situation. Positive energy. Just be positive, positive. All right, let's see. Financial improvements. Definitely look that way. With everybody seeing you the Nine of Pentacles energy and you mulling over your Seven of Pentacles and you being methodical in your approach. Got a lot of earth in this reading for sure. Lurking. Super Spy card. Page of Swords. Better perspective. So that's kind of a hangman card. And it could kind of be Seven of Pentacles if you're mulling things over. Heal money issues. That is right, going right over financial improvements. And this has really been a lot about Pentacles and a lot of earth in here. So financial improvements, heal money issues. Lurking. Walk it off. So if you know someone's being a super spy, you know, speak your truth is going under better perspective. That's what he's about for sure, for sure, for sure. Oh, and air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you've entered the chat. You've entered the chat, Libra. Okay, so positive energy. Let's clear everything up. Make sure, didn't say do energy clearing, but if you know you have to, it's like things have slowed down, stagnant. One thing's happening after another, and it's weird. You can sage your house, Palo Santo your house, take Himalayan salt baths, do energy clear, guided energy meditation on YouTube. There's one by Steve Noble I like, so you can reach out to me for that if you want to know. So, okay, everybody involved is going to get a better perspective, including you, if you speak your truth, okay? All with positive intentions and energy, not with this energy, okay? Financial improvements and healing, those seem to be a very important, significant piece of advice for you. There's so much pentacles, so much earth in this and pentacles. So, and if there's anything you personally, like if you're the person lurking on the internet and checking someone out and spying on them and things like that, just, walk off whatever you see. Don't get like overwhelmed and emotional. Go hide under the bed or whatever. Just relax, bring the positive energy back, do some guided meditations, clear the energy, walk outside, get some sun on your face, stand in the grass barefoot. Okay. Okay. I don't know, just not feeling it. Let's just go with numerology. Okay. The spirit and overall significant advice. Situation with the spirit. Your commitment is being tested. How did I not know? Right? This is all about temptation, right? Temptation, temptation, temptation. And you're being loyal, stable, and committed and taking things step by step, little by little. You have decisions to make. You're going to embody a logical, objective mind space, or you're going to somebody to get some advice to help you make these decisions. So your commitment is being tested. Should have known temptation. I always forget to say that. I always forget that he is temptation. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So I was talking about my node already, right? And so your your node is what drives you, and your north node is in the light. And then when you're in your south node, you're operating from your shadow. Okay. So me being Libra, it's, it's not that I don't still care for what's right, true, and just. That doesn't change, but the way I might say it or carry it out would change. So I'd be a lot more diplomatic in my north node in the light. And I'm a lot, when I'm in my shadow or south node, I'm not so diplomatic. You might get caught, I might use colorful language or name call or be incredibly funny to me. What I think is funny. Okay, so stay in your north node if and just get out of your comfort zone overall. Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. No kidding, man. That's literally what the entire reading looked like. It was gearing towards saying, if you want to screenshot these or zoom in. Yeah. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. You have entered the chat again. So this is a new romantic cycle, and I can see us talking a little bit about that when you were in the crush, you're in crush zone right now. So your commitment is being tested. So obviously there's like some temptation going on here. Step out of your comfort zone. Your hard work is paying off and a new romantic cycle begins. So that work-life balance. That work-life balance is showing up. All right, so let's get you. Do we want to know about them? Okay, let's do their feelings. Spirit, please share with me your biggest person's overall and most significant. Libra, sign, Spirit. What are Libra's person? What's Libra at this time? Hmm. And just, okay, so this is soulmates and just happens to be a part of the loving messages cards box. But initially, what was at the bottom of the deck was twin flame. So this is definitely some type of soul connection somewhere on the spectrum of things right here. So passion, jealousy, all the things, temptation. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. Go Libra, go Libra, go Libra. Abundance, holy crap, this is more about money and it's going right over top of your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So positive mindset, manifest gratitude, bliss, and blessings. So this is a love and money reading. This is why I could not get a grip on my trade go. And you guys usually like the love readings a little more than the money readings. So I decided to go the love way. Healing, heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. Yeah, so some of that devil energy was happening in the past with you both or them. There's, they're still in a healing mode. The snake, competition and enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. So you were having difficulty with competition, right? We have that Five of Wands energy, and then we have the Seven of Cups as options, and then juggling in your past. So that's right here. So they might feel like you're a force to be reckoned with options as well. You might not just think that way, or they notice that you're in that energy. If all that energy actually was you. Cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So if you're not hearing from them right now, it's because probably they felt like an option, or they were afraid to compete, or they didn't, they just, that wasn't, it was a lot. Separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. Yeah. So if they saw you with someone else, or they saw you with a lot of people, or a lot of people jock you on social media, stuff like that, they kind of felt that, and it made them feel insecure, possibly jealous, right? Looking like you got a lot of options. So I get that to a degree. Like you definitely don't want to be with somebody where they're completely about that. Like they can't exist unless everybody's fawning over them. On the other side, you have to be, secure enough to like and have that actual trust and security in your relationship. Okay. Otherwise, it's a mess. But soul connection, there's been a couple of soul connection confirmations in this. All right. What do they have to say to you, Libra? What to say to Libra this time? Say to Libra. It took me a long time, but I'm starting to not care about what others think anymore. Yeah, like there's a lot, um, it can be a lot of pressure in family or communities to do the right thing or marry within culture or marry within religion. Um, you know, there's taboo things in life, so they're kind of coming around and not caring what the opinions of sheep are because they are noticing what this is, right? She's not you, it just isn't enough for me, so that's going right over the snake. Right over the snake. I should have handled things differently, especially with you. Yeah, if you're a soul connection, you have to handle with care. You handle the soul connections with care. You don't, sometimes at night I think about the times we spent together. So they're reminiscing, especially at night. I've considered leaving it all behind and heading straight to you, but I don't know if I can handle the consequences. And that's going right over. She's not you, it just isn't enough. So you know, um, when there's these expectations, right? It can be really like they're worried about what other people think, and then there's these big consequences. And right now, what they're saying, and I hope the light bulb comes on for you, Libra, is that they're only at the beginning stage of not caring what people think. It doesn't mean it'll remain there. And their love for you and this soul connection isn't quite yet enough. Like they're more concerned with the consequences of what other people think and stuff like that still. Like that's still more than how they feel about you, regardless of this being a soul connection. Not good. I'm slowly making my way back to you. That is exactly a Knight of Pentacles. Very slow. And Seven of Pentacles energy, like when you're assessing, it's very slow energy. That's a pause. Okay. I don't feel I deserve to be happy. So, that could have a lot to do with this too, is like because they don't think they deserve, like what, like if everybody else around them has love and they don't feel like they've done the right things in life to deserve it, or they were brought up to not, to think they don't deserve things. Um, the consequences of being happy when, if they've let people run over them their entire life, like they're not even in a space where, like, somebody could say the smallest thing and they're going to fall apart because they already feel like they don't deserve it. So it could just take, you know, friend, family, coworker being like, and then they'll be like, screw it, it's okay, whatever, it's fine, I'll give it up. This isn't for me. It's too much work. It's too much to contend with, too much opinions, too much, too much, too much, too much. That's where this is at right now, even though there's love and all these things. So, looks like a lot of insecurity, a lot of them feeling like they can't live up to it financially. Outsiders are major factors in this. And on top of it, they don't even just think they deserve love and happiness. So it's a lot to contend with. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen here, Libra. Okay. So let me get you one card from the Miracle deck to take with you, advice-wise, for the rest of the week. One advice that Libra can carry with them. Significant piece of it. Behaving better. I don't even think I've seen this one before, so I'll hold it up so you can screenshot it if you need to. However you behaved yesterday, behave a little better today. Inch by inch, right? The Knight of Pentacles just keeps showing up, right? I'm an inch better than yesterday. That seems to be really important in this reading. Take it slow. You'll get to your wish fulfillment if you're methodical and take it slow. And just be a little bit better every day. Do a little bit more every day. Work a little bit more on that goal every day. And that's what I have for you, Libra. So if you like what you heard, please help YouTube and the algorithm out with your likes, shares, and subscribes. That will get you more Libra readings and push this very important Libra reading out. And of course, I love communicating with you guys and interacting with you, especially if you care to spill the real hot tea in the comments if you wish. If you'd like a personal reading with me, just remember the sale. It'll be 60 minutes for $100. Grab my email from below, or you can hit me up on Psychic Source. They are giving away extra minutes this week as well. Have a great week.